Hola Piscis, mi amo. Muchas gracias por unirte a mi canal. Let's see what is happening in the next 48. Thanks for joining my channel, Piscis. This is going to be a reading for the next 48. Siguiente, 48. For Piscis, please. Siguiente, 48 for Piscis. Siguiente, 48 for Piscis. Otala, property and inheritance here. Otala, property and inheritance. Okay, property and inheritance is grounded here. Papi says, I'm saying with universal water symbol, this Lagos here. Okay, sorry, not Lagos. This is something to do with applying your own intuition in terms of endings and beginnings and heavy emotional release here. I'm saying with Dagas, someone thought that something is grounded for you, Pisces, or for someone else, where getting up every day is going to be a miracle for you. Something is grounded here in terms of that. I'm saying this is something to do with you applying your own intuitive wisdom, because apparently it's very grounded. And you could have actually, taken someone's, you could have inherited someone else's property or inheritance, so this could be even you. But what I'm saying is, so there's going to be a freeze or there's some kind of a hailstone is coming up. You need to weather the storm, unpredictability of the nature. This is also something to do with hailstone or freeze in terms of someone's creativity or how far they would go to be creative about someone, and they could have actually robbed someone's inheritance or property here. This could be someone else's hard work, and this person doesn't even know why she stole the money, or she could be hiding, she could be actually misleading people, but in reality, she could be partnering up with someone who doesn't want to partner up with her, because the job entails not partnership, but merely working for the Department of Justice in the US. But you may not necessarily know this. You could have stolen the money just like that, and now you are in trouble because they have watched you as to how far you could go to do whatever you could do. It's like you automatically came in and surrender yourself by doing all your vicious activities, just that you chose the wrong person. Because you may have underestimated the power of someone or their growth. Someone could have paid or someone could have received money from a completely different channel, where people could have actually stolen that money. Okay, these Cabrons could have stolen the money, not knowing why they're stealing it or who they're stealing it from, or they made a judgment or a very wrong judgment, which could be very life-altering for these people, because the completely unanticipated, situation is going to be ushered in, or it has ushered in, but these people are still oblivious towards that. Wherever you think the money was coming from was not exactly where you thought it was coming from. And you just couldn't believe that a public office would actually pay someone so much. In reality, this is something to do with what someone was working and helping someone in terms of a court case. This could be YouTube CEO could have gone through a court case, and someone could have used someone's YouTube for this court case, and they could have paid a humongous amount of money out of the wind, which could have changed their business techniques, their business patterns for a long time. However, they were not going to actually expose this person, but instead they used a completely unanticipated channel or through a different source to actually pay this money. Not a source, a different way of paying this money, so that people would not have a clue that this is involving something, because then this person will be exposed or this person is going to be harmed. However, the people who actually were watching someone who was constantly obsessed about someone's growth, or have been watching someone's foundation and form for a long time, may have rushed in to grab that money, thinking that it belongs to someone else or something else. And the entire bastard family who was this is a distant cousin here, mi amos, who could have watched you all their life, could have rushed in to take all of this money. And now they're trying to make a decision as to what you should do or where you should invest. The funny part is, they do not know that this was paid by the Department of Justice to you for merely work, which means you could have been hired for a very high position. You could be leading something globally, or you could be in charge of something. And this is what these people didn't know. And they are merely thinking, and you're completely ruling out the idea of that, because they were like, this kind of amount would not come from this kind of source, this kind of a channel. So this could be something to do with this. So you are holding someone's money hostage. You do not want to give them. You're forcing someone to go into a partnership with you because you want that humongous amount of money. You could be misleading someone as to what is going on, and the fact that you stole someone's money and that you are someone's distant cousin, and you went on beyond and above to end people's life, to close their cycle, or to actually hide them magically, and to steal every of her intuitive vibes, to actually sell it to people. You don't know what is going on. It's like you digged your own grave, and you brought your entire bastard family who have been guilty watching someone all their life and blocking all kind of communication and stealing every kind of opportunities that a distant cousin could have gotten, because you feel that you're more privileged because you're the oldest one, and you'd have stolen a lot of things. Not only that, your friendship with the kings and your illegal activities. You digged in your own grave, and you just went into that because despite having so much of money, you just did not want someone's growth, and you stole someone's money. The very money that was paid by public authority, public office, and that's why you're in trouble right now. And I think, Piscis, some people don't know this. Okay? Let's see what's happening here. Now, you can just pay the money and walk away, but I don't think you can walk away for what you did. Because you may have opened up a trial for yourself by doing whatever you're doing, not knowing that people were watching everything that you were doing quietly without even responding to you. The only thing that is scarier than fighting for our connection is living because our souls know we could never part. Until you let someone go fully, they cannot come back to you. Whatever happens, you cannot lose what is yours by divine right. You could have forced an individual here or someone's husband here to walk away because you wanted to steal the inheritance. Or you thought this was coming from an unanticipated source. You thought this was coming from drugs. You thought all of this is rubbish because that's how far you have met yourself. That's how far you could think. Because you're completely ruling out the idea that someone could be stepping into a judge position into actual Supreme Court. Because you're like, nah, she never even worked as a lawyer. How the fuck she can be a judge? Well, you may very well be wrong. Or maybe there are things that you do not know. And you feel that you're safe because you're working on behalf of royals. Or maybe even this bastard's royals doesn't know what is going on. Despite receiving secret informations, and they may have thought that someone is being trained for intelligence. I'm like, are you sure? That's not it. A to Z, everybody who is involved, politicians to ministers who is involved. This is definitely a royal household who's involved, is in legal trouble because you think, including the parents, because you think you know enough. What was said to you was the complete opposite of what is happening. You have no clue about what is happening, and you may have gone beyond and above to execute and abuse your power in terms of magic, as well as your power in the society. And you could have even brought in a few nations to do so. But what you don't understand is, someone was paid a lot of money for work. And this is not the type of work that you are thinking, or not a type of ancestral property that you are thinking that's coming in. This is also nothing to do with billionaires, big billionaires, or multinational. No, this is merely from the Department of Justice, and they thought someone is deserving of this, but the job involves heavy responsibilities. And here you are asking someone to make a choice. I'm like, you must be very foolish to think that you have control over everything. Or you must be very foolish to think that someone is receiving a humongous amount of fun. Or you could be trying to find out where is this fun from when it's nothing to do with you. And you're not even supposed to hold that money because you stole it. Nobody sent it to you. You stole that. Honeybee. Okay, something is very transparent here. Let compassion and forgiveness be top priority in this situation. Until you let someone go fully, they cannot come back to you. Whatever happens, this is a woman here who could have came in and broke a family apart because she thought someone was not right. And she is asking someone to let go of her husband fully. Something is very transparent here. Let's see what's happening here. Something to do with someone chaining energy or scaremongering techniques. You know, really scaring someone to walk away from the foundation of home just because she has stolen someone's inheritance. Okay? Something is going to be freezed out because of someone's imagination and creativity here about someone else and how you made him walk away when you are the one who stole the money. This could be something to do with the King of Cups who's looking elsewhere while someone else is actually chaining someone's energy and really manipulating someone here using the die blow. Okay? Let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. However, stupid fools. Stealing someone's money is one thing, but wanting to know what this person is going into, what they're doing, is completely not your business. Worst part, being a complete home wrecker, getting someone to get a divorce, scaring everybody, holding people by their neck, is again, it's not the right thing to do. I'm talking about the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, Pisces. You may have water in your chart, but you could be aggressively fighting, or you feel that I don't want to leave you. I just feel like leaving this because leaving this connection, fighting for this connection is leaving because our souls know we could never part. You could have Pisces in your chart, and you could be forcing someone to let go of someone fully because you feel like you are forcing and you feel that you want to advise someone here when someone did not want anything to do with you. This is only because you stole someone's property. So you want to execute things according to you so that you can give an excuse as to why you did the things that you did. To not only break this family apart, but to get someone else's boyfriend or husband to walk away fully. And wasting people's time, be an absolute liability. Also doing magic on someone's foundation of home all your life. Ready Copas. A King of Cups here is coming in. I'm saying here, this is the Sagittario, Aries, Leo, Sagittario here. Could be looking at Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Could be looking at Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, I'm saying, okay? And a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be looking elsewhere. This is a woman here. Pisces here could be looking at a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who's not even looking at her, who's looking at someone else. Could be looking at a distant relative here and a humongous amount of money. This is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who could be looking at her whole bag of money here. A Sagittario, Leo, Pisces. A Sagittario, Leo, Aries. Okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is two individuals here. Could be looking at someone's distant relative or watching here. Okay? Watching here. Watching, this could be someone who's watching over a big inheritance, something like that. With Ready Bastos, Sagittario, Leo, Aries. Let's see. No. This is someone's family here. This could be your own family. This is your family here. If you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, if you're fighting or you're very aggressive, I'm saying, or you could have Pisces in your chart. I'm saying you could be looking at a Pisces individual here who could be looking at a distant relative, or this could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. I'm saying you are dealing with your own family member here, your own family. Okay, you're dealing with your own family here. You could be dealing with your own family here. Tell me more about this situation. Yeah. I'm saying this is a King of Cups here, okay? Is going to have to release himself, or is going to have to release something here. There's release from stagnation. I'm saying there's no more stagnation, okay? Because I'm saying the Hangman is coming in reverse, which means someone is not stuck. Release from stagnation. I'm saying with the Ten of Pentacles here, this could be someone who could be looking at a distant relative who could have missed an opportunity. Okay, I'm saying there's going to be a humongous amount of happiness because someone is going to be moving forward. Okay, however, this is not with a distant relative who could have missed an opportunity. This could be a Sagittarius and a Scorpio here. Okay, why is the Hangman, El Colgado, in reverse? This is someone here who's going to release the burden. Who's going to release the burden. They are carrying about a whole new beginning, a whole lot of money here. Ten of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. You need to release the burden here right now. You don't have a choice. Okay? With the Ten of Pentacles, I'm saying this could be something to do with a distant relative. La Estrella. A distant relative who is a star. A distant relative who could be a star, but he's hiding. Okay, I'm saying with the Four of Cups, someone could have missed an opportunity here with the Four of Cups. Okay, I'm saying this is something to do with how someone, with the Four of Cups, someone could have missed an opportunity here in terms of their online work, or something to do with online. Okay, someone is very emotional, someone had cried, someone closed the cycle here. Someone closed the cycle here and they were very heartbroken. El Mundo, I'm seeing Sota de Copas and Three of Swords here. This is someone who closed the cycle because they were very emotional. Or someone could have, made someone close the cycle here because they made someone feel so very emotional and they broke someone's heart. Okay, with the World, there you go. I'm seeing El Mundo, Sota de Copas, and Three of Swords here. This is something to do with how someone closed a cycle, okay? And how someone is very, very, very broken-hearted about a child or something here. Someone is very, very emotional. Someone is going to get very emotional. They're going to scream and cry. This is something to do with someone's online work and how someone was so heartbroken. Someone is going to be heartbroken, okay, mi amos? This is someone who's going to be very heartbroken. Okay, this is someone's distant relative, to know how someone is actually a star, okay? And, yeah, and how someone is actually, someone's past here was forced to hold back from a star, okay? And people are going to discover that this is a distant relative who could be hiding and watching a star here. You could have missed an opportunity because of what you did through online. You could have made someone, this is someone who could have made you cry or made a child cry so much and broke a child's heart and made her miss an opportunity here. This is even something to do with a child, okay? I'm saying someone now is going to have to force to release the burden of a new Ace of Pentacles or new beginning here. Need to force to express or release the burden. Physically release someone because of a brand new beginning here. Okay, and destiny is favoring them. This is something to do with an investigation that could have been made. Okay, and someone has planted enough. Someone has prepared enough for the future. But now they're going to go through horrendous amount of emotional loss because of what they concealed. And now they're nudging someone to emotionally walk away from and leave someone out in the cold, which is their wish fulfillment. Okay? So you are forcing someone to walk away from their wish fulfillment. You're nudging someone to do so despite, doing something. I'm saying, well, this could be even someone, this could be you and your family. This could be a brother and a sister. All right? So, por favor, no olvides darle me gusta, comentar y suscribirte a mi canal. Gracias por ver mis videos. Mi amos. Hasta la próxima. See you soon. Bye-bye.